MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Oh, okay, I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Too high. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
So here's Adam Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. Garcia has it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's Eric Sogard. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's hitting .435. He's taken him deep once. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The fastball here is he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's inside.
Sogard over at second. Cain at first with no outs. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
The count is 1-2.
From the stretch.
2-2 count.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Line to the right side, but foul. Fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Has a look, now the pitch. Keston Hiura comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Full count now, 3-2. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. First and second now, one man out. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Lock it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So it's bases loaded, one away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to short. To Frazier at the bag. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Sogard has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there, a big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Moran, originally from New York State. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Sogard. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Next for Milwaukee, Justin Smoke. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Justin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The high fastball is in there. One strike now from Archer. Chopper down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swung on and missed.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Roger Woodruff.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the delivery. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Count 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on the show right after this. Now batting, Jacob Stallings. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Corbin Burns is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 39, Corbin Burns.
So digging in now, Gerard Dyson.
Batting in, the left fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Dyson, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3. Down to 3-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Chris.
Up next for the Buccos, Chris Archer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, now the pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Newman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Oh, 0-2. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And Braun will need to play this off the wall as he arrives at second without a play as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Fouled away. The set and the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1. Bottom of the third now. Digging in to try it again. Eric Sogard. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
No, that's low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3. 3-0.
Keston Hiura is on deck. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Now back, second baseman, Keston.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
Now the 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. The 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. And the run will score all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Derek Holland is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 49, Derek Holland.
At the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still only one out in the inning. That misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Eric Sogard. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And it's 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Dyson's there, and that retires the side. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Brewers 7 and the Pirates 1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And now a pitch on the way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Colin Moran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Lifted in the air out to right. Yelich is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 7-1. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cain is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Feet will go to Holland covering for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now. The pitch. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston.
And that'll bring up Keston Hura. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the stretch. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Pittsburgh,
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-2 pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Gerard Dyson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. Slow roller left side. He's got it. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
the pitcher, number 49, Derek Holland.
Jose Osuna will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
Strike taken up in the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 7-1. Chris Stratton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ryan Braun, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's Reynolds moving forward on it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's Justin Smoke now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar.
So base is empty now after the double play, and next will be the power hitting catcher Omar Narvaez.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ball one to start the at bat. Now the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first, and that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Milwaukee leaves one. They're on top 7-1. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, he doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Standing in now, Brian Reynolds. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Still 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the throw in gets away from him. And the ball's back in quickly, so it'll be second and third now with nobody out.
Second base.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 fouled off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Swing and a liner. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Alex Claudia, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 58, Alex Claudia.
At the plate, Gregory Polanco. This one in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colin Moran. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Down and away, ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
One and one, here it comes.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
That's popped up. On the move is Braun. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Brewers lead it 7-3. Avisail Garcia is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Avisail Garcia.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Eric Sogard. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit back up the middle to Frazier at the bag. On to first, and that's the 4th double play they've bounced into so far today. And with it, 2 are gone.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Ripped down the first base line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now a throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. To the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Fastball well outside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Brewers strand 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ray Black is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Now in the box, Jacob Stallings, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. And the pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Gerard Dyson, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Black, the former San Francisco Giant, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Eric Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Eric Gonzalez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Kevin Newman.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Kevin Newman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to keep it going, a perfect 3 for 3 thus far. He's ready, here's the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Yelich. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Brian Reynolds. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Nick Birdie gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, Ryan Braun, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. The 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No one out with a runner at second. Skied into straightaway right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Justin Smoak, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Bounce to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One out and a runner on third. 2-0 now.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now, but if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Digging in, Orlando Arcia, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
The 1-0 home. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Polanco. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Brewers 9 and the Pirates 3. J.P. Fireisen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen. Leading off for the Pirates, the second baseman, Adam.
So now to the plate, Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Grounded back up the middle. And And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Josh Bell. And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Nobody out, runner on first. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to left. Braun has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding into the box, Colin Moran. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Ready now, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. One and 2 now. He's ready now. The pitch. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is pulled into right. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Milwaukee leads it 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Eric Sogard. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this is going to rattle up against the wall out around the 374 sign.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luke Maile will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 14, Luke Maile.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Feliz offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, shoot.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2.
Oh, that stick out.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. Do you think you can drive it? But it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Keston Hiura, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And another foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. The throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We've played 8 full. Brewers are out in front, 10-4.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maley. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. I got 2-1 to count.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Kevin Newman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Look out, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
That's out.
1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up and he couldn't recover in time.
Striding in, Adam Frazier. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in his zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3. 3-0.
Josh Bell would be next. .3-0 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Shelby Miller gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Shelby Miller.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. But, hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pittsburgh down to their last strike.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, the guy was cast in the third inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-4 in the final in this game. The Brewers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Corbin Burns pitches well enough to get the W. Chris Archer was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.